Okay, before feeling like I clickbaited you with the thumbnail, I want to directly go over the thumbnail that you just saw and is part of the reason you probably just clicked on this video. So these are some images that I had, and while during the live stream, some people who are very good at Photoshop told me to take levels and like just adjust certain settings, and then it would bring certain things out. So I did that, and so the originals for these images are up top. No, actually, the original for this one is right here, and then the original for the other one is down here. So I adjusted the levels to bring things out, and as you can see, in this one on the left here below, there's this aura around the UAP, and in this one, once I adjusted the levels, there's another aura around this UAP, and this seems to be a common theme, and a very interesting one at that. Anyways, we're going to go on to someone else's analysis of the photos right now. So this is update number 5 of the series involving the whistleblower who is sending me, I guess, leaked images of UAPs. If you're just joining us, you should probably start at the beginning with the first video. The link to that will be in the description below. A link to the playlist should also be there. And a link to the playlist should also be up here as a card that you can click on. Okay, so I came across this on Reddit about a couple of days ago, and it's a guy analyzing the leaked UFO footage, or the leaked UAP footage that you can see here. It's just the first drop of images. He's analyzing these. And in an effort to, I guess, give myself more credibility, but also, like, I mean, I want to know too. I'm going to just read this to you all and show you the pictures in line with it. And this is just so interesting that I need to share it with you all. This is a close reading of the imagery that was posted today in this video and in this follow-up video. Okay, so I guess he's talking about these images too. The YouTube creator, Nathan, receives emails from an anonymous source with leaked UFO footage. This footage was ostensibly captured by classified intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance platforms. There are 2 emails that contain 2 different sets of images. I spent some time looking closely at the most interesting screen captures in this thread, which I will indicate with the numbers below. And here are some things I noticed in no particular order. Number 1, some images are clearly near infrared. In this thread, images number 1, 2, and 5. So it would be this one, 1, 2, 3, and 5. Others are clearly thermal imagery. The hazy boomerang, the ceiling fan. Okay, I'm not sure in this. Yeah, boomerang. Where is Haley? This. Most of the other images, including the silhouette images, look thermal to me. And then he said he wrote a longer comment about what I'm saying here. Some of the IR images show an apparently glossy, shiny surface, images 1 and 5. Others a more matte surface, like the chandelier. Oh, okay. Man, this is confusing. So we're looking at this, because the chandelier's in this. So originally he must have meant, okay, I'm not sure. This is confusing now, because when he says 1, 2, 3, and 5, because he's not talking about I would assume he's not talking about the ones that are blurred out. So, okay, I'll just say 1, 2, 3, and 5, or one of those. Jeez. Some of the IR images show an apparently glossy, shiny surface, images 1 and 5. Others a more matte surface, like the chandelier. Okay, I'm assuming this is number 1. I mean, it does look like it has glossy, shiny surface. And 5. Yeah, it looks that way as well too. Man, I wish when he referenced the images that he would say what pixel they're from, but whatever. And then others like the chandelier, number 3. Okay, I don't know why he says number 3 here, but I know what the chandelier one he's talking about is. I know exactly what he's talking about. How it looks like a matte surface. It doesn't look like it's very glossy. The apparent light source varies across the infrared images. Good point. While the thermal images have no apparent light source as expected. Some images have no redactions. Yep. Some others have a single redaction, like number 4, the spinning X. Where are we at? I get, yeah, cruciform. Wait, he said it had a single redaction. Oh no, there's I have a few spinning X's, but I think anyways, if you've looked at the images, you know that some of them have a single redaction, like just in the bottom part, and others don't. Many reactions are very thin along the edges of the image, which point to the analog copying process being described in the email. Some redactions are blurs instead of black bars. Yep. The images are not perfectly aligned in the original PDF. Nope. Indicating they were probably scanned from a printout. I also believe that these were scanned from a printout because, okay, what's the website? Photo. I'm going to take a screenshot of one of the images. I don't know, let's say like this one, which in taking a screenshot does kind of add its own weird compression thing. And I'm going to upload it here, and we're going to look at noise analysis and error that. Okay, this is not what I expected, because in other images there's like a bunch of squares for the noise analysis. So this right here, because see how this is like a different pattern than the rest. These look like these have been added, and they have, because if you, I mean, you can tell that was modified, and it has, because there's blurs there. So, in some other images from other pic sets, and I'll show another video, the error level or the noise analysis comes back as a bunch of squares, which I think is an artifact. Also, something's going on over here, which I think is an artifact of the scanning process. Yeah, you can get really deep when you're doing forensics. All right, back to this. Okay, the edges of some of the images in the original PDF are not blurred, indicating a UI limitation of the blurring redaction tool. Like this right here, it looks like. Yep. Interesting. The reticles have many different shape and patterns. Number 1 and number 2 have colored reticles, while everything else is black and white. Reticles. Perhaps he's talking about here. I mean, and the number ordering is confusing now. This one does have colored. It is colored. And this one, yeah. But then the rest are black and white. I'm a little confused as to how this reference ordering is done, but some reticulars are crosshairs of various sizes, sometimes with central boxes or circles, often with 4 lines at a distance from the cross, sometimes with a tracking box. To me, the black square is the only one that looks similar to reticles I've seen before. I mean, the cube, this one. Here are 2 compilations showing U.S. military drone footage. This won't load for me. Okay, individual videos. Interesting. Okay. I didn't see any clear matches to the other reticles. 8. Some of the redacted text is semi-visible. For an example, in number 8, the hazy boomerang seems to say tears. T-I-E-R-S. This one? I'm not exactly sure which one he's talking about. He's probably talking about this. Okay. Yeah. Right here. That could also, that looks like fleur, or it could be, and then something at the end, or tears. Some of the clouds are legible as hazy high altitude cirrus clouds. These clouds are not necessarily in front or behind of the craft. Number 10, some images have more detailed sensor noise, while others seem to be more low resolution or more compressed. Some images, like the chandelier and the 1967 Flying Cross, appear to have aliasing artifacts and have been intentionally downsampled. This is not a result of me, and I do agree that there's like noise artifacts around the chandelier. This is how the image came. The only thing I changed was, unless saving it again, the only thing I changed was the blurs for the ones that were asked to be blurred. And this is also a mystery to me. Like, why is this? I don't know. And the Flying Cross. Yeah, there's aliasing artifacts. There are. This is how I got them. I was sent a PNG. This downsampling might actually be the result of Nathan converting a PDF to a PNG for his additional blurring redaction step inside Photoshop. No, that Pixet 2 was sent to me as a PNG. I'm guessing this because the text was rasterized at a similar resolution to the images. This indicates that Nathan may have high resolution images embedded in the original PDF file compared to what was shown in the video. There is no original PDF file for the Pic Drop 2. Some images, like number 10, 2 plus sign, seem to have vignetting on the sides. Other images in the videos have similar vignetting, and this may indicate that they are captured on the same sensor platform. Number 10, 2 crosses, probably this. Yeah, this is very interesting to me because, there also looks like there's something down here. There's lots of slight asymmetries in the imagery, but also lots of alignment. The chandelier is almost perfectly aligned with the sensor. Yeah, it is. It kind of makes me wonder how they got, like what got this photo? Or is it, also maybe, I don't know if maybe somehow the object was able to create aliasing in the imagery somehow around it. I don't know. When you take an image of it, it is. Yeah, it's like what took an image of that? Most of the cube is also almost perfectly aligned. The chandelier also appears to have an asymmetry with the 2 main arms, top left and bottom right, pointing a different direction than the 3 other main arms. The very strange number 11, which has the fuzzy saucer shape or squashed iron cross shape with a circle in the middle of the reticule, is aligned with the camera sensor and almost perfectly symmetric on both axes. Okay, number 11, the fuzzy saucer shape, the one that looks like an X-ray or whatever, with the glow around it. Where'd you go? This one? Yeah, it is almost perfect on both axes. Number 14, most of the images have a 16 to 9 aspect ratio, but at least one, the white orb, is 3:2. This may indicate that the image is from an older platform, since a 16:9 resolution is a slightly newer aspect ratio. The second set of imagery has 4x3 images in a grid, which with titles in Calibre. Yeah, I didn't make this, by the way. The font indicates that it was made on Windows. Interesting. The landscape orientation aspect ratio indicates to me that it was organized as a PowerPoint slide. There's a subtle drop shadow on each image. Yeah, there is. At least there is apparent motion blur in some of the cross images that indicates spinning or other movement. Okay. At least 2 images, the hazy boomerang number 8 and spinning X number 4, are strictly black and white but are slightly saturated. Hazy boomerang number 8. Spinning it. Okay. He may have done something on this to figure it out, but I see what he means. And spinning X number 4. There's a lot of spinning X's. Well, maybe it probably means this one. I mean, yeah, there's blue in the back of the sky. Okay, I have a background working with digital media and computer vision for over 15 years, including experience with infrared and thermal cameras in the very unclassified context of new user interfaces. But I hope the above observations could be mostly made by anyone. I have some experience making computer-generated visuals as well, and in my opinion, none of these images are individually difficult to reproduce. I would agree. But there is significant variety, which indicates to me that if these are hoax images, they would have been made very carefully. Here's how you could have most easily hoaxed this. Acquire both a thermal and infrared or color camera. Take images of everyday items being tossed into the sky during day and night. Process most as black and white, but a couple with a slight color tone. Add overlay text, then blur some text and black out other text. Add dozens of different reticules in different styles. Export the images mostly as 16:9, but at least one as 3:2. Print all the images out, then scan them to create the first PDF. For the second set, organize the images in PowerPoint and export and send a PDF. No, he sent it as a PNG to me. If these were made as CGI, I would be surprised if they were all made the same way, since they have different noise artifacts, vignetting, materials, treatment of blurring, etc. I would expect more of an analog process working with hardware limitations. In my opinion, this has the variety I would expect to see from a collection of images captured on different platforms over the years. And that's the end of this post. Someone else, thank you, KCIMC. There's more material to potentially be coming out from what I'm told. I'll keep you guys updated. And tomorrow, I'm also going to be on the Night Shift podcast. There's much more I want to do and share with you all. Like, I want to go to UFO hotspots and live stream them. I want to combine theoretical science with actual scientists in an attempt to determine how these UAPs work, as cited by Luis Elizondo's books and the description in them. I want to hire a team to aid me in photo forensics and learn it myself to know if something is real or not, and also potentially discover new ways in which the UAPs are interacting with the cameras. I want to try to help Dr. Diane Powell get her research funded that was studying nonverbal autistic savant children whom demonstrated the ability to read minds in a controlled setting, as I believe this could connect to how the UAPs may work, having heard several anecdotes where UAPs appear to be talking to people via telepathy. Right now, I'm a one-man team, and I need to expand a bit. I'm currently looking for an editor. Thus far, people have been a bit slow, and all of these things cost money, which is why I set up a $5 Patreon tier, whereby, for now, if you join, you will get all the original files I received in the leak, plus a PDF containing all of the emails. Bear in mind, though, that there will be nothing you haven't seen in these videos already. The images from Image Drop 2 that were blurred are still blurred. So if you want to join, help out, and move the needle towards full disclosure, join at patreon.com/strange mysteries.